Hey Hannah, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. We spoke on the phone and I told you that I was going to be sending you over the screencast, and so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly, go through one of your competitors' sites really quickly, and then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out, and often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. So here I am on your homepage, which, by the way, I love this picture right here. So we can go through, and it looks pretty good. However, there is not a lot of content on here. And so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. And so you want to have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage. I actually did a word counter search, and you guys currently have 383 words on here. So we would definitely want to add in some more content, and we would want to make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots and they're going to crawl through your site, and they're going to determine whether or not your content will help Google's users find the information or the services that they're looking for. So, also in addition to having an appropriate amount of content, we want to make sure that content is filled with the appropriate amount of high volume and relevant keywords so that we could get you ranked for all of the right things. And so over here, I've hopped onto Google. The keyword that I'll be using for today's video is mold remediation, Savannah, GA. This is a really great keyword. It brings in around 150 searches per month. So if you were to convert just a few of those into customers, you'd be doing really well for just one keyword. And so here underneath the search bar is typically where you may see some Google ads. There aren't any popping up at the moment, but Google ads are a really good way to get your name out there and build some brand recognition, especially while you're waiting for your SEO to warm up. However, if they're done incorrectly, you can actually waste a lot of money on them. But if done correctly, they are a great way to get things moving more quickly. And so underneath, where the ads would typically be, now here at the top, we have our Google Map Pack. And so the Google Map Pack is a great spot to make just because it gets you to the top of the first page. And this is becoming more and more relevant as people are searching off their phones and just click the website directions or the click to call from their mobile devices. And the way that you're going to get into one of these top 3 spots is by having a lot of citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on an online local directory. So think Yelp, think Yellow Pages, think Yext. Those are all good examples of highly trusted and very highly used directories. And so you want to be on as many of those as possible, and you definitely want to be on more of them than these 3 businesses are here at the top. And so if I scroll down here, we have reached our organic search results. And so this should definitely be your main area of focus. This is because Google has actually come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something in, they are going to click on one of these organic search results. So that definitely makes it your best long-term return on investment. And so right here, we can click on the #1 company page that pops up for this keyword. So we can scroll through, and right away you can see that they have quite a bit more content. I did a word counter search on them as well, and they currently have 953 words on here. So although they have more than you, they still actually don't even have enough for Google's bare minimum. So we could definitely beat them out content-wise pretty easily. However, the main way that you're going to get up here is through backlinks. And so a backlink is just basically when your website gets a shout out from another website. And so you want to get these backlinks from high-powered and relevant sites. So an example of a good backlink would be if you were to get a backlink from a plumbing company website in your area or a local construction company. those would be really good ways to bring in more power to your site. And so over here, I've jumped onto Ahrefs. This is a really great tool. If you guys ever try and do this on your own, I highly recommend it. It is a little pricey. It costs me around $400 a month to use, but it gives me a lot of great information. So right here, I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at, and I can see that they have 509 backlinks from 103 referring domains and are ranking for 1,000 keywords. So here I can actually take a closer look and see which keywords those are. And so right here it'll list the keywords, how many people search for that keyword a month, what position they hold for that keyword on Google, and how much traffic they get from that keyword. And so we can go through and pick which ones have the most buyer's intent, which ones apply to your business and bring in the most volume, and we can incorporate those into your content. So now I'm going to go back and I am actually going to do the exact same thing that I just did with the keywords with their backlinks. And so not all backlinks are created equal. You definitely want to have a lot of them, but you also want them to be powerful backlinks. And we could tell which ones are powerful by which ones have a high DR or domain rating. We can go through and snag the best ones for your site. We can get some from here, we can get some from some other competitors, and then find some on our own. They have 470 backlinks, which is definitely beatable, but also keep in mind that this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you provide. And so we want to beat out all of your competition. And so before I wrap this up, here I've typed in your website onto Ahrefs. And so right now you guys have 43 backlinks from 21 different domains and are ranking for 9 keywords organically. And so let's just take a look and see what those are. And so right here we can see that a lot of these, well, pretty much all of them, they either do not have a location specific element to them, or they don't have a high buyer's intent, or a few of them at the top here actually have your name in them. So if someone was not already looking for your company when they were typing something in, it would be harder for them to find you. And so to kind of recap, what we talked about was number 1, adding more keyword rich content. Number 2 is getting more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number 3 would be to get more relevant, high powered backlinks. And so that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you're interested in learning more, please email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching and I hope to hear from you soon.